Hello Wastelanders, one and all, welcome to Tale of Two Wastelands with the wildcard mod list. This is a massive overhaul for Fallout 3 and New Vegas, bringing them together into one game, but it's not just Tale of Two Wastelands, it's also the wildcard mod list, which brings together quality of life features and a whole bunch of extra new features into Fallout 3 and New Vegas that just make the game much better to play. Over 800 mods total that have all been patched together to make for a very modern gaming experience within Fallout 3 and New Vegas. I hope you're excited. I think this is the best that Fallout 3 and New Vegas have ever looked and have ever played, and I don't think it's even close compared to previously what I've done. So without talking for too long here, we're going to start a new game. Let's go.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl?
Yes, in Fallout 3 we start quite literally at birth. We'll be a boy.
It's a boy. A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. Our beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
Alright, the only name we ever use in this channel.
That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up.
Okay, character creation. I'm going to take a bit here, so I will see you once I am done. Alright, so I am done with my character creation, and you might notice that this looks familiar from a certain show that came out recently. That's because I'm going to be playing as, well, not really as Maximus, but, you know, kinda, sorta. I mean, he's going to be a Brotherhood guy, he's going to wear power armor, he's going to use big guns and stuff, and yeah, anyway, everyone always does the Walter Goggins ghoul thing constantly, and I just thought, you know, Maximus doesn't get enough praise, you know? I mean, yeah, sure, he's a bit of a coward, and, you know, but he did right in the end. He's trying to do the right thing. He's always been in a tough spot, Maximus. A lot of people thought that he was the one that put that knife in his buddy's boot, but it wasn't him, you know? It wasn't Maximus. So anyway, I thought I would do that, even though I'm not going to call him Maximus. That's who he is in spirit.
You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just
James?
Catherine?
James?
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compression. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on.
Okay? Remember one thing. We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. Fail to meet my expectations and there will be repercussions.
Don't look
James,
straight into the light now.
decoration
Too nice to native toys. Just something you could use to, Dad.
Just like home.
Come on over here, son. Come on. Walk to Daddy. There you go. My goodness, just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit.
I did not realize it would make your father black if you make your character black. I didn't realize that. Does it make him look more Asian if you choose the Asian race? I've never, you know what? I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm a Caucasian dude. I've never played anything but the Caucasian dude because that's just who I am. So like I never had much cause to do anything else. So I didn't really know that that happened. Is that from a mod, or is that in the base game? I know they do that in Fallout 4, but I thought that was a new feature in Fallout 4 to where your child looks like a combination of the female and the male protagonist, you know, if you customize them both. You can make some really ugly-looking babies in that game. Okay, special stats. Let's take a look here. We're just going to breeze through this because I'll look at it at the end. For my stats, I'll want at least 6 strength and perception, probably 6 endurance. Charisma, we do not care at all because we're just going to level speech skill, and that's what really matters for speech and barter, or what really matter for getting good prices and such. High intelligence, we want that for more skill points, maybe even up to 10 for that. I don't know, we'll see. Agility, we don't care too much about that. Quite high luck, at least 9 points, I would say, because that's going to be our critical hit chance. We'll want to have at least 9. I think we can get 1 bobblehead to fill it out eventually to 10. I don't think you can go... Maybe you can go to 11. I'm not sure if it affects crit past 10, though. Anyway, maybe even 1 more point in intelligence. I don't know. I'm really considering going with higher on this, but maybe we'll do a bit more perception. That seems okay to me. So reasonable strength to use all the weapons, good perception, which will allow us to both use VATS, and also, you know, I'm just going to go with 1 on agility. I don't think I even care at all about agility. We can use VATS, and we can use bullet time, which we'll be using mostly. Decent endurance for a reasonable amount of health. Good tankiness, very good skill point gains, and a lot of important stuff is gated behind intelligence, and then a good luck for high crits, and a lot of good critical perks. So, good with that. Let's do it. And now we just wait for Dad, I think. Get my bear out and play with them here. Whee! Doesn't go flying off of your cursor anymore.
You are quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pin you in. Come on over here.
Can I push
I
him
want to
around
show
with
you
this?
something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible. Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
All right, but I'm taking my ball, Dad. It's a serious moment, Wanderer. Be more serious. That has serious implications for the story later on.
These experiments
Don't
on
be a
the
damn
wasteland.
fool. We experiment to prepare. Prepare to survive. Of course I can.
Surprise! Stanley, you turned the lights on too fast.
Stay more than
You
once.
blinded the poor kid.
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday!
Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official Vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
That was a bit of a sinister laugh there, I'm just saying.
Oh, man. You...
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us, but I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool.
I want to be a jerk, so sure. Great party, Amada. Thanks for doing this for me.
You're welcome. But really, your dad did most of it. I just helped with the decorations and stuff. Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for your birthday. Go on, guess.
I really have no idea.
Ha! I knew I'd surprise you. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Grognak. Issue 14. And with no missing pages. I found this in a box of my father's old things. Believe it or not. Imagine him reading comic books. I guess everybody was 10 once. Well, I better let you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday.
You got a Pip-Boy. I wish I was 10. Hey, thanks for inviting me. Really cool party and everything. I know that, Butch and I give you a hard time, but you don't take that seriously, right? Anyway, happy birthday and everything. I better get back to, you know.
What, are you two best friends now? Hey, Wally, I think Paul's gone soft on us.
Hey, you have a
Happy
nice
birthday,
time.
Sonny. Why don't you introduce us to your new best friend?
Attention,
What
everyone!
do you mean, dork
It's
face
time
here?
to cut
Happy
the
birthday,
cake.
dork face.
Hey, wait!
R.I.P. cake.
Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came. Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you?
We talking about Daddy coming to the vault or Daddy making me? Because that was a bit weird. You know what? She's old. Slip of the tongue. Yes, ma'am, I would like my present.
Such a nice, polite young man you are. Don't ever lose your gift to speaking your mind so directly. We could use more of that down here. Here you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you. You're the birthday boy. No sharing required today.
Nice. Sweet roll.
Oh, no.
Hey, happy birthday,
Allow me
Nosebleed.
to wish you a happy...
I hope you appreciate the effort Amata put into this party. She really seems to like you, for some reason.
For some reason, huh? I don't think you like me very much, Overseer, but thanks for coming anyway.
Bah! You little snot-nosed punk.
birthday.
Well, I guess that confirms it.
I would offer you a piece of cake, but,
How do you like that Pip-Boy, son? Fit all right and everything?
It's really cool. Did you fix it up for me?
As a matter of fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Some may think the A series is a bit basic, but I've always preferred them for their reliability.
Well, thanks, Stanley.
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Happy birthday! Not much, but I hope you like it.
A baseball cap. All right, nice.
Daddy, I told
How's it going,
you not
pal?
to act all official. I know
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from old lady Palmer.
You do look a bit emaciated there, Butch. Is your mama drinking all the ration coupons? You know, I don't want to say that. I'll just say, yeah, it sure was good when I ate it a minute ago.
You what? Dang, I love those sweet rolls old lady Palmer makes. You little... Just stay out of my way, you got it?
you were joking, but I'm not sure anyone else did. What'd Butch want? I thought you were in trouble there for a second.
I went my sweet roll, but I told him off.
Wow, you're so tough. You'll have to teach me how to do that sometime. He's not worth worrying about anyway. Most likely to end up a trash burner, right?
Are you having a nice time?
I think somebody's on the intercom.
Thanks for coming, Stanley. I know you were busy with the
This party's pretty good, I guess. For a little kid. Balloons, party hats. Not as cool as my party, though. Remember how my dad got Andy to do magic tricks? And we all played Hunt the Mutant in the atrium? Oh, right. You weren't invited to my party. Too bad, man. It was really fun.
water purifier.
That does sound fun.
Everything's
You
fine,
always
I
have
hope.
good ideas.
Oh, sure, nothing
Yeah.
to worry about.
Jonas?
Me and
I
Andy
got
got her
one.
all fixed
The
up again
Mackers.
last night. Good as new.
Super cool,
I
right?
wasn't worried.
Jeez,
Thanks.
Wally.
Fix
I'll send him
everything,
right
right?
down.
You or me?
Anyway,
Enjoying
I'm
yourself?
glad.
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
Glad you could make it.
So, what do you think we should call our gang? It's gotta be totally killer, though.
Hey, how about...
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party.
Yeah, Dad and Amata threw me a great party.
They sure did. My. 10 years old already? Why, I can remember helping your dad change your diapers. And now look at you, a great big grown-up 10-year-old with your very own Pip-Boy. Since this was such a special occasion, do you know what I did? I wrote you a poem just for you. I hope you like it.
Thanks. Anything else?
Don't be silly. One poem per birthday, that's my rule. If I gave you 2, think how jealous Butch would be.
Are you enjoying the party, Mrs. Palmer?
Okay.
I helped you.
It's like the most awful poem ever, by the way. Gray walls, impenetrable steel, suffocation, condemnation, little hands groping in subterranean uncertainty. Mommy, Daddy, am I dead? Nay, nay, reborn into purifying fluorescence. A face emerges, strong and male, father to me, father to all, overseeing our lives, our eternities. Harshness of discipline, harshness of love, obedience, my savior. Larva to pupa, pupa to worker, buzz buzz, one with the steel honeycomb. 10 lives within the 101, significant at last, till gray seeps from walls to hair to soul, then eternal slumber, the sweet sleep of incineration. Real cheerful, thanks a lot.
What are you doing down here, young man? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level.
I'm not a kid, I'm 10 years old.
You sure are. Pip-Boy and everything. Look at that. If you can wait just one more minute, I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
Better be something good. Because so far this birthday's been kind of lame.
Are you ready for your surprise?
Depends on the surprise.
The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try?
Hell yeah, this will come in handy next time Butch tries to steal my sweet roll.
Easy now. It's only a BB gun, but it's not a toy. Let's go try it out. Jonas and I have found a nice spot for you. Follow me.
He didn't say don't shoot Butch. He just said it's not a toy. I'm gonna take that as a win. Oh, I missed.
Careful, it's a rat.
I missed again.
Take care of that with your BB gun. Judd,
How am I missing this?
you'll be fine.
There we go. Nice, got it. It's a tough-ass rad roach.
Good work. That's one less rad roach to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with the big game hunter.
Smile.
Boys and girls have different parts.
What is her problem anyway? So, I'm the Overseer's daughter, so what? Like, I get any kind of special treatment.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end.
As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old boy. So yes, you have to go to class to take your GOAT exam.
Oh, trait time. Okay. I think I definitely want this because we can make weapon repair kits to repair our weapons, but 3% crit chance is quite good. So that's fine. And for my second one, I think getting 5 points to every skill early on is really a big boon, and we can make up for it. Like, we're going to get max level anyway, eventually, and we can get more experience per level from perks later on if we want. There are a couple of levels where there really isn't much to get, so I think this is probably fine. Go with skilled. Wild Wasteland, I'm going to pass on that on this one. Maybe next run.
Go on now. You've got a goat to take. Take care, son. Now get out of here, and good luck.
Alright, goat time, but before that, let's grab our medicine bobblehead for some medicine skill.
Good morning. Hey, 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 sport. It's been a while since you stopped in here to see us. It's the big goat day today, right?
It is, yes. Time for the goat.
Get out of my way, you stupid tunnel snakes!
I can show you a real tunnel snake, Amata.
Morning, Jonas.
God, Butch!
Morning, Doc.
Why don't you just leave me alone?
Yeah? What do you want?
You really went with Tunnel Snakes as your final gang name?
Only the baddest gang in Vault 101. Like you don't know. We rule this vault, and what we say goes. You'll stay out of our way if you know what's good for you.
So, what's going on here?
None of your business, kid. Get out of here before you get hurt. If you mess with the tunnel snakes, you're asking for it. Got me?
Why don't you leave her alone, Butch?
And who are you? Her boyfriend? Ha! Keep talking like that, boy, and we'll send you back to your daddy with a few broken bones for him to fix.
Oh, I can sucker punch him? Alright, let's do it.
Butch, stop it!
Nice!
Leave him alone!
Where?
Oh, a tough guy,
Please,
huh?
stop
Hit him
fighting!
again!
Just beat the shit out of him here.
Please, stop fighting!
Let me know if there are any...
Stop doing that. Okay, you win. We'll leave the little girl alone. You're not worth our time anyway. Come on, tunnel snakes. We're out of here. Whatever you say.
That's awesome.
You're the boss. Tunnel snakes rule.
Fine, let's go.
Thanks for getting rid of them. Assholes. I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father's the overseer, I guess? Idiots.
Better clean up a little bit before we
Hey, Susie,
go take our test.
Waiting.
Oh.
Well, you made it. All set for the goat? Trust me, it really isn't that bad. Just something everybody has to go through.
Yeah, sure, it's only the aptitude test that determines your entire fate for the rest of your life in the vault. Not a big deal at all. Look, I don't really have to take the stupid test, do I?
Listen, I like your dad. I might even like you if I wasn't your teacher. So here's what I'm going to do. If you want to skip the test, just tell me how you want it to come out, and I'll take care of it for you.
Okay, hell yeah.
Well, all right. Here, take a look.
Okay, tag skills. I'm planning on doing the Anchorage DLC right away, so I want to have my gun skill to be reasonably high pretty quickly so I can deal with the commies over there. Probably sneak as well. I won't use sneak too much later on, but in the beginning, having a high sneak level will be very, very nice. And then maybe speech. Sneak or speech? I think we go with speech. I can do one more skill here. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do something else? Lockpicking is already reasonably high, so I don't have to worry about that. We're going to max everything eventually, but yeah, that should be good. I guess maybe we can go sneak and speech, and that's fine.
To be the trouble today.
I've got this headache that just won't go away.
I'll see you tomorrow,
Even with the
right
pills
there.
you gave me last week.
Even
It's
an
the
egg.
lights. They hurt my eyes.
Selfish and insubordinate.
Wake up! Come on,
To
wake
know
up!
these things. I'm not going to be around to hold your hand forever.
Come on! You've got to wake up!
What's wrong?
You've got to get out of here. Your dad is gone, and my father's men are looking for you.
What do you mean my dad's gone?
He's left the vault. I don't know how, but he's gone. And my father, he's kind of gone crazy.
What's going on, Amata?
It's Jonas! They killed him! My father's men. They took him and... Oh my god, you have to leave now!
Are you okay?
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just sorry you had to find out like this. I know Jonas was your friend. But we've got to go now. My father's men will be here any minute.
Okay, I can't stay here, but where can I go?
I'm sorry, but I think you'll have to follow your dad. You'll have to escape from the vault. Listen, maybe it isn't any of my business, but didn't your dad tell you that he was leaving?
No, I had no idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure he had his reasons. Maybe Jonas was supposed to explain everything to you? But it doesn't matter. I can help you escape. I have my own plan.
Okay, how?
Listen, there's a secret tunnel that leads directly from my father's office to the exit. You'll have to hack the computer in his office to open it. Use these to get into his office. That's how I always get in.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Oh, one more thing. I stole my father's pistol. I hope you won't need it, but you'd better take it just in case.
Thanks, I'll only use it as last resort. Promise, wink wink.
Okay, I'll try to meet you at the exit. Watch out for security. Good luck! I'll meet you at the vault door if I can, but don't wait for me.
Alright, let's get our stuff equipped and get a save in here afterwards as well. All this stuff is fine. Let's do 1 for that, 3 for that. Alright, it's time. Get a save in as well.
There he is.
Got him. Thanks for holding him off, little rad roach buddies. Now I come for you too, though. So a few more things about this mod list. This is a J. Sawyer mod list. It has been adapted with that in mind as well. It is quite difficult. It's fairly challenging even on normal difficulty, so I'm just playing on normal for now. I'm not planning to do any kind of permadeath run or anything, at least not for my first run through this. I think I want to just be able to experience the entire story of Fallout 3 without it looming over my head. It certainly is not as difficult as Vicious Waste was, although Vicious Waste got nerfed pretty heavily after I played through it, so I think rightfully so it was a bit much.
You gotta help me! My mom's trapped in there with the rat roaches!
Butch, if only you knew what irony meant.
Yeah, I'm asking you. So what? Look, I'm sorry for the way I've always treated you. You know I never meant any of it, right? But it's my mom. You can't leave her in there with the rat roaches.
I'll help, but I'm doing it for your mom, not for you.
Sure, I don't care why. Just get her out of there.
Oh my god! Someone help me! Oh, please, help me! Help! Ah! Come on, sit down and have a drink with me.
We did it! My mom's gonna be okay! You're the best friend I've ever had, man! Hey, I know it isn't much, but I want you to have my Tunnel Snake's jacket. Go ahead, take it.
Best friend I ever had. We're not even really friends there, Butch. I wouldn't call us friends anyway. It's a bit of a stretch. Okay, well, let's be on our way. Just goes to the bathroom, alright. You can keep your clothes on, Grandma Taylor. I'm not gonna steal the vault suit off your back. That seems a bit morbid, a bit much. I guess Grandma wasn't fast enough to outrun the rad roaches or kill them. Going the wrong way here. Right, we go this way, and then we go upstairs, I think, yeah? We can't go down to the reactor, right? Yeah, no.
Oh, you're lucky it was me who found you. The others won't be so forgiving. I don't know what you're up to, and I don't want to know. Just clear out of here, and I'll pretend I never saw you.
Thanks, Officer Gomez. You're always decent.
It's a real shame it's come to this. I can't believe what they did to Jonas. Officer Mack was just out of control. But you're a good kid. You didn't do anything to deserve this. Go find your dad if you can.
Officer Mac, that must be Wally Mac's father. Guess he's a real jerk.
Here we go again. A little peace and quiet at last. Ah, young sir, how very good to see you again.
You're the one everybody's looking for, right? Well, it's none of my business. Your dad always took good care of us.
I'm afraid you've missed him. I believe he's gone topside for a spot of fresh air. Should be back any moment.
Just hold still. Your left stabilizer's been knocked loose.
I am holding still.
I guess for now we can take pretty much everything.
If you keep turning like that, I'm gonna crack your casing.
Don't blame
We can sell everything to Moira once we get to Megaton.
George used to have the lightest
It won't sell for much, but you know, I'll be a lot more selective once we get out in the wasteland. But
Try
yeah,
it
for
now. I
now,
think I've got it this time.
just take all the things.
That is not the servo motor switch. To the left. Left, I said.
I think I found...
Doctor's bag, very nice.
I think you just made it worse. Should I do this myself?
Almost got it.
And we got a magazine, very nice as well.
Do you have any idea what you're doing?
There's
back
also a
Try it now. I
quote
think I've
back
got it
here,
this
but we
time.
cannot get into it.
I think you just made it worse.
Maybe later we can get in there, I'm not sure. Never got that far in my previous playthrough.
I think I found the problem.
Oh, I think I'd
Okay,
rather just
think
stay
that's
broken
good.
than submit to any further indignity.
We should just go back to our quarters.
It's our only chance, don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor. I'm not gonna let anyone stop us. It's me!
Whoa, whoa, careful! Good riddance.
Ow. Tanky bastard. Then again, I guess so am I. Alright, let's repair our armor up here. Make sure we have the best one on. Then repair it as much as we can. Okay, that's good. Then we have the best. Yeah, we have the best one on. Okay. Whoa! Well, these are locked, it looks like. Yeah, we can't go into any of those.
This is your fault. You and your stupid father. He had to go and leave, didn't he? He had to mess things up for everybody.
You took some rads there, just like you would in Fallout 4.
Gotta get a grip on yourself, Gloria.
Oh, I
Get
hear some rad
a grip.
roaches. Oh!
You shouldn't have tried to run. Blood! Ah! Blood! Ah! Blood! Ah! You shouldn't have tried to run.
Gotta get a grip on yourself, Gloria.
No!
A grip.
Yeah, Gloria, get a grip. I will take the utility jumpsuit because that gives us some repair skill. So we can repair stuff a bit better than normal.
I told you, I don't know anything!
Be reasonable, Amata. Officer Mac may enjoy this, but I don't. Just tell us where to find your friend so we can talk to him.
He's my friend. I was worried about him. What does he have to do with any of this anyway?
Probably nothing, which is why you need to tell me where he is, so I can talk to him. One more time.
Allowing a security guy to hit your own
Guards,
daughter,
help!
to beat the information out of her. You're worse than scum, Overseer.
I hope you're here to turn yourself in, young man. You're already in enough trouble as it is. Don't make it worse for yourself.
You ever lay a hand on the Mata again, I'll make you regret it.
I place the good of the vault above everything, even my own paternal feelings. We must not allow sentiment to cloud our judgment. But I admire your protective instincts. Very well. I give you my word that Amata will not suffer further because of your actions. Now then, if you really care about Amata, you will see how dangerous your father's actions were. Hand over your weapons, and put an end to this dangerous situation. There is no need to join your father as a traitor to the vault.
I suppose you offer something similar to Jonas before you murdering him.
A regrettable incident, but sometimes harsh measures are necessary for the good of the vault. Such has always been my lot. Think a moment. If you really care about your fellow citizens, killing me is the worst thing you could do. Without an overseer, the vault would be plunged into chaos and disaster. Surely you can see that as well as I. Come now, turn yourself in and we can resolve this whole thing peacefully. Just because your father betrayed us doesn't mean you have to.
You know, I think I've heard enough.
Ah! Damn it! Gods, help me!
I should keep him out of my way at least.
Guards!
I think all your guards are dead, buddy. Ah, water fountain. I can heal here. Okay. Well, that's taken care of. I guess we won't get the password off of him. We'll only kill him as a last resort, if we really, really have to. And there's Jonas. Goodbye, old friend. I can't believe they'd kill you over this, but Overseer is a bit insane, it seems.
Hold on, Jonas. I need to record this first. I don't really know how to tell you this. I hope you'll understand, but I know you might be angry. I thought about it for a long time, but in the end, I decided it was best for you not to know. So many things could have gone wrong, and there's really no telling how the Overseer will react when he finds out. It's best if he can blame everything on me. Obviously, you already know that I'm gone. It was something I needed to do. You're an adult now. You're ready to be on your own. Maybe someday things will change and we can see each other again. I can't tell you why I left or where I'm going. I don't want you to follow me. God knows life in the vault isn't perfect, but at least you'll be safe. Just knowing that will be enough to keep me going.
Don't mean to rush you, Doc, but I'd feel better if we got this over with.
Okay, go ahead. Goodbye. I love you.
Well, see ya, Dad.
Thank you! I told you my father wasn't himself. I don't know what he might have done if you hadn't come along. You'd better get out of here. I'll try to meet you at the vault door if I don't make it. Good luck.
Lip syncing is a bit off sometimes. I mean, I did make sure to limit my FPS to 60 because without that, lip syncing is really off. But we still might see some lip syncing that's off now and again. I don't know if it's caused by a certain mod or what the issue is, but just a thing you gotta deal with. It's not that big of a deal in my opinion. Okay, lots of ammo for this thing now, that's good. Get this thing open and read a bit more on the Overseer's terminal here. security dossiers, talking about Butch and his leather-clad gang. Beatrice, the absent-minded, sexually repressed sycophant. Yeah, she was a bit odd. Jonas and his idealistic views. Now that he has been paired up with our father, he had too many of those ideas for his own good, it seems. They decided to just kill him rather than deal with him. And Amada talking about how he's her father. Well, not a very good father, though, are you? Let's view the scouting reports. This is from 2241. As our test suggested, the immediate vicinity of the vault is no longer dangerously irradiated, although the background radiation is still well above safe levels. Pockets of more intense radiation appear to still be common, and all surface water seems to be undrinkable. We will need to carry ample supplies of Radex with us on all future surveys, but hazard suits do not seem to be necessary for general exploration. Our old maps are largely useless. The town of Springvale is an abandoned ruin, and all pre-war roads have disappeared or are no longer passable. We encountered a group of monstrous ants which appear to confirm Mackey's theories of mutation due to extended exposure to radiation. We drove off the ants with gunfire and collected several specimens for study upon return to the vault. See Exhibit A. The good news is that human civilization still survives despite everything. We discovered a settlement known as Megaton, see Exhibit B, whose inhabitants, although somewhat wary at first, soon welcomed us into their town. We spent a good deal of time in Megaton and learned a great deal about the capital wasteland, as the area around Washington, D.C. is now called. From them, Megaton is a fortified outpost of civilization of sorts, but it seems that giant ants are the least of the dangers of this new world. We heard many stories during our stay of other varying types of monstrosities that were born from the radiation that accompanied the bombs as they fell, as well as the threat posed by other humans. In this case, the common theme was something called raiders. From what we gathered, they are essentially bloodthirsty, ruthless roaming gangs of bandits that operate on a shoot first, ask questions never policy, who are distinguishable from their human appearance, from their rough appearance, even by wasteland standards, and their makeshift armor seemingly crafted from random pieces of junk. With all this in mind, we decided not to stray too far from Megaton for the rest of our expedition, which may have been a blessing in disguise as it resulted in yet another discovery. As expected, the currency used in this country before the Great War is no longer a standard in the wasteland that remains. What was not expected, however, was what replaced the dollar bill. The first merchant that we ran into was confused by what we meant when we asked him what type of currency he accepts for his wares. His reply was that he accepts the only currency anyone who doesn't have a few screws loose accepts in the capital wasteland and beyond, which is bottle caps, or caps for short. We questioned him on this further, and other merchants for that matter, but it bore no fruit. All we could surmise about the origins of this change in standard currency was that it has been around since not too long after the initial collapse of civilization, and despite the novelty of it, it is one of the few things that offers some semblance of stability and economy to this world. We agreed that it was prudent to return to the vault immediately to revise our survey plans in light of what we have learned. Lewis and Agnes remained in Megaton to serve as ambassadors and continue to collect information until we return. Ann Palmer, survey leader. There we have the ant and Megaton. Vault-Tech instructions, letter from Stanislaus Braun. Letter to the Overseer from Dr. Stanislaus Braun. If you're reading this, emergency vault internment procedures have been initiated and you and your control group have been sealed into your vault. Congratulations, you are now a vital part of the most ambitious program ever undertaken by Vault-Tech. If you have not yet read your sealed orders, do so now. They will outline the experimental protocols assigned to your control group. Please remember that deviation from these protocols in any way will jeopardize the success of the program and may be considered grounds for termination by Vault-Tech Corporation, as outlined in your employment agreement. Your vault may or may not have been selected to receive a GEC module. Please see attachment A for details. Dr. Stanislaus Braun, Director, Societal Preservation Program, Vault Tech Corporation. Attachment A. Vault 101 will not receive a GEC module and should operate under the guidelines laid forth in the Overseer's sealed orders. Vault Tech Scientific Entry, the GEC. The GEC is, quite simply, the most advanced piece of technology ever developed by Vault Tech, a terraforming module capability of creating life from complete lifelessness. After riding out the storm of nuclear Armageddon in a Vault Tech patented vault, residents can then activate the GEC and create a new earthen paradise. Craters and dust will give way to rolling grasslands and sparkling clear water. Of course, due to time and monetary constraints, not every vault will be equipped with a GEC module. Okay, it's all about that one. Okay. I think that is it. Let's go ahead and pop open the tunnel here. And we'll be on our way. We learned that the surface is not as bad as what they initially had thought, but it is still quite irradiated. But there is civilization up there. Dad's gone up there. We're being evicted from the vault pretty much, so I guess we're following him there. But it seems like living up on the surface, topside, is at least reasonable.
He's opening the vault door! Get the Overseer! We need this door open now!
Oh my god. You actually opened it. You did it! You opened the door! My god, I almost didn't believe it was possible.
Couldn't have done it without your help, Amada.
No, you didn't need me. If anyone can survive out there, it's you.
You could come with me.
It's tempting, but my place is here. The vault needs me more than you do. I'm the only one who has a chance to talk some sense into my father. Listen, if you do catch up with your dad, tell him I'm sorry for you know, Jonas and my father and everything. Goodbye.
Hold it, right?
Could you stop with the jerking around, moving?
You shouldn't have tried to run.
Those helmets are pretty sturdy, man. Took quite a few shots to get him down. Okay, well I want to explore the area back here, so I definitely want to kill them and get them out of the way so I can check out back here. I'm pretty sure there are some goodies to get back in this area before we leave. Just a generator room over here, nothing special there. This goes back into the atrium. We could go back there and heal if we want, but I think we'll be okay. We didn't lose that much health there. Bobby pins, scrap metal, both useful. That's a bit much, though. Maybe I'll condense some of my items here by repairing some stuff. Got a lot of jumpsuits. That'll give us a bit more weight if we do that. Just repair them all as much as I can. Put on the better security armor here. And we got the best helmet on, yeah. Can still repair that a bit more, though. Repair one of the good ones up here as well. There we go. Duct tape, very useful for making weapon repair kits. I think that's everything in here. Oh, there's... yeah, it's a toolbox, not a doctor's bag. I thought it was a doctor's bag for a second. I was like, oh, it's a doctor's bag right there. No, it's a toolbox. This... yeah, that should be it. I think we're good. Okay. Alright, goodbye, Amada. You were a great friend. Hopefully I'll see you again sometime, but if not, hope your dad is less of a psychopath in the future. Let's get a save in as well. And then I think we head out into the wasteland. We will be playing this on hardcore mode, both this and New Vegas, so food and water and stuff will be a thing. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, though. Pretty much have to eat and drink like once per day whenever you get back, and you're good. There is water out in the wasteland as well. You can drink from water fountains and stuff. It's not too terrible. But okay, welcome to the wasteland, everyone. Time to get out there and see what there is to see. So megaton's over that way. I'm going to do a bit of exploring before I go and head there directly, though. Never been much of a, you know, type to just follow blindly. Don't we get a, I thought we got a level up right away. Maybe not. Maybe it's just queued up or something and it hasn't come through yet. Our first lockpick. Ooh, a laser pistol and a bunch of energy cells. Not bad. Not bad at all, and a whole bunch of chems. Just take it all. Thank you. That's enough of that. I'm not sure if that's a permanent boost or just a temporary. We're going to save our magazines, though, until later on. Hey, a nice pre-war book. Some food here, very nice. Again, we're over-encumbered. Okay. Maybe repair some more police batons. And some more security armor to give us some more carry weight. That's the biggest thing, is the security armor, I think. Can't go much higher than that. Okay. The controls and the shooting and everything in general in this just feels really good. It feels better than it's ever felt in any previous mod list I've used for Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 3. Like, it feels very similar to Fallout 4. I think if you have played Fallout 4, you're going to feel right at home playing this mod list. Very, very happy with this so far. Well, bobby pins are always nice. Someone's small shack, huh?
Who the hell are you? Where'd you come from? Did Moriarty send you?
Who?
Colin Moriarty, the owner of Moriarty's Saloon in Megaton. That sack of shit is convinced that I'm some crazy junkie who stole money from him.
Just tell me your side.
Look, I used to work for that slob, doing, you know, favors for guys. Well, I got sick and tired of it. I told Moriarty I'm taking my share of the caps and leaving. I even slept with the pig to seal the deal. Next morning he tells me I couldn't leave. So I bolted. I took my money and ran. Now he's branded me a thief and a junkie and sent his cronies to find me. I guess I need a new hiding place.
If you give me some of the caps, I'll tell him you're going.
You do that for me? I never expected anyone to care enough. Here you go. Thanks, kid. You're all right.
Well, that's some easy caps. Caps are still the economy's pretty rough in this. The caps are still pretty tough to come by, so 300 caps is a really nice amount. There is Springvale School. I think we'll pass on doing that just yet, though. It's going to be kind of rough. I know enough that there's going to be a bunch of raiders in there anyway, and I don't know if I want to take on a bunch of raiders right away, and I don't really have the room for stuff anyway, so I think that's good. We can head up into Megaton and see what the locals have to say. Yeah, there's sprinting in this. The controls feel really good. I think third person looks a lot better too. Like, there wasn't proper strafing in the original game. Backstepping would be like you would back away slowly, and it was just terrible. It was really, really bad. Oh, there's a vendor right here. Crazy Wolfgang.
Welcome, sir or madam, to Crazy Wolfgang's traveling junk store, the depot of detritus, the shop of slop, and the caravan of crap. Now, what odds and ends can I, the craziest of all possible Wolfgangs, offer to you?
Let me see what you got.
Nothing but the highest quality leftovers, junk, and crap.
Get rid of those. We can probably sell our 2 crappy 10 mils for now. And then all this stuff except for the... None of this stuff is equipped, so I can just get rid of all this stuff, I think. Yeah, we'll just sell all this stuff until he's out of caps, which is probably not going to be ever. Because looks like we're not getting very much of this stuff, so yeah. All this stuff we probably want to keep, except for the vodka and whiskey. We can sell the booze. Don't need those. And the mute fruit, I don't know if it's useful or not. We'll keep it around, maybe. Bunch of random crap here we don't need. Sure, have a whole bunch of coffee mugs and stuff here. Some of the stuff we want to keep around. A hot plate I might want to keep. I'm not sure if I can use that or not. Some of the mods will allow you to cook if you have a hot plate on you. Use like an energy cell to cook with it. Pre-war books we can keep too, because those are useful later on for turning into a certain vendor. Some of this stuff I'm not sure. I think if it has a trash can icon on it, it's actually junk, but if it has this crafting type icon, it could be used somewhere in crafting, although some of the stuff is still not worth keeping, even though it has the crafting icon on it. The pre-war books are definitely worth keeping. Turn those in for a quest. Okay, and that should be alright, I would say. And then what do you have? Frag grenades and a bunch of random stuff I don't need here, and then you do have some, but these are all temporary. None of these are permanent. Just random magazines. Wait, do you have anything for explosives? You do have a Patriot's Cookbook for explosives. I might take that so I can disarm the thing in Megaton. I'm not sure if I have enough for that or not. So that might be kind of nice. That should be good. Alright, we'll do that. And then that's probably about all, I would say. I think that's good.
Another satisfied customer. See you out on the road.
Alright, let's head into Megaton.
Well, I'll be damned. You're from that vault, Vault 101. I ain't seen one of those jumpsuits in a long...
We interrupt this speech by Lucas Sims to level up. Okay, let's see what we got here. Then, we get 13 points right away, so... What do I want to do here? Probably a good bit into speech and maybe explosives. I don't know how much I need. Kind of wish I had not leveled up yet so I could... I don't know, yeah, we'll see. If I go heavy into speech, I could probably pass some speech checks right away. I think with the magazine I'll have enough explosives to be able to get into what I want to do. Let's just pump up our speech right away so we can get some good speech options, yeah? Then for our first perk here, all the first ones here kinda suck. Junk rounds are okay, but at the same time I probably won't be crafting any ammo for a while. I can pick it up later. I could also pick up this Swift Learner to offset the experience loss we got from the other perk. I'm not sure if it's really necessary though. I'll probably go with junk rounds to make sure we can do that.
Time. Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
You know about the vault? Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for my dad. Middle-aged guy?
Sorry, I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town.
Okay, tell me about that bomb down there.
What about it?
Well, shouldn't someone disarm it?
I don't trust any of the locals to tinker with it. Besides, most people don't even realize it's still a threat. And hell, Cromwell and those crazies from the Church of Adam, they worship the damn thing. Why? Do you think you got the know-how to disarm it? For good?
Yeah, I could try that.
Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you.
Okay, I'll take a look.
Great. Go ahead and see what you can do. Just be careful.
Now that I'm helping you, maybe you could help me find my dad.
Well, come to think of it, I do remember a stranger coming through here. Had a look in his eye. You know the kind a man gets when he's got a purpose. Spend some time up in the saloon. Might want to check with Moriarty. Just watch yourself. That man's trouble.
Okay, I gotta go then.
Don't blow us up now.
God bless the USA and nowhere else.
He is coming with the clouds.
Okay, looks like we can disarm it.
And every eye shall
Nice.
be blind with his glory.
That was easy enough. Didn't need the magazine after all, or any points.
I'll be damned. You did it, didn't you? You disarmed that thing. Here's your reward. Hell, why don't you move in? Could use someone like you. Got an empty place here you can use. Here's the key indeed. It ain't much to look at, but talk with Moira. She's got random odds and ends you might be able to spruce the place up with.
Know anything about the area outside Megaton?
It's called the Wasteland for a reason. But there are settlements too, spread all around. The human race is stubborn like that. To the south you've got Rivet City, but don't bother going to DC. The place is a war zone.
Okay, thanks.
Later.
Okay, more caps, a good chunk of experience. Let's go check out our new home.
So, you're the genius who disarmed the bomb. Weeks of waiting and watching ruined! It's a pity you acted so hastily. In the future, best sleep with one eye open.
Holding my pillow tight. Look, man, your plan's done. Get out of here.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? Do you have any idea how long we've pained to put this plan into motion? Weeks of preparation. Destroyed! No words of mine can express my utter contempt for you. You have made a very poor error in judgment, my friend. One day it will come back to haunt you.
I don't think it will. Thanks for your stuff, Mr. Burke. Hey, they're to level up. Very nice. All right. More into speech or somewhere else? Guns might be good. I mean, we seem to be doing okay with our current gun skill, but more guns would be good. Or speech. Why don't we go into speech a bit more for now? That way we get the best outcome on stuff. Can always do more into guns later on. Be a suave talker. Alright, let's check out our new home.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wadsworth, your personal robotic butler. I am here to look after your needs and to keep you happy and entertained. What can I do for you?
Personal robot butler. Very nice. You got any water?
Certainly, sir. Here you are.
Got any more?
Certainly, sir.
How much you got? Okay, that's all we get. 4 or 5, I think. Okay, I'll be going then.
If there's anything you require further, feel free to ask, sir.
Okay, nice spot to put our bobbleheads into. And a locker for all of our various stuff. We can sell stuff as well. Got a fridge here with some food and stuff in it, and a sink we can drink from as well. Speaking of, how are we doing on our stats here? Let's see here. 59. Okay, so not too bad just yet. Might get a sip of water before we leave here next time. And up here we've got room for various workbenches and stuff, but nothing here just yet. A desk, a filing cabinet, and a bed, and a Vault Tech backpack. Must have been left by the previous owner. Very nice. 51 extra pounds. Awesome. Okay, I think I'll head over and sell some stuff to Moira, and then we'll think about what we want to do next. But that's going to wrap up our first episode, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.